I feel like I would probably care more about the S2000 just because like not like care, like it just like probably would be like more expensive.
It'd be like a new hobby.
Yeah,
You would, yeah, I gotcha. No, it happens. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You just new build, you get more, attention to it. Because this one is, I mean, I would say this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to do anything to it? I'm glad you didn't hit fourth.
They got it from
Nah, this is Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have Melvin. Melvin, what's up, man? What are you laughing already, man? Relax. We're good. Man,
I'm not used to this, man.
Yeah, calm down. Thanks for making the time, man. Tell us, what do you drive, man?
I drive a 97 Honda Civic hatchback.
97 Honda Civic, man. That's so nice, dude. Before we get to this beautiful car, which I've been drilling all over, tell me about yourself, man. Like, you're such a young guy. When do you remember thinking, like, cars are my hobby, this is what I want to pursue?
Honestly, I want to say my uncle. He's the one that, like, he's been in the Honda stuff already for a while. So like, and I remember he had a hatchback too. Like, I had a B16 swap, full B16, and we were just going to his shop and he wanted to put a subwoofer, and he's like, hey, let's go. And I remember I went with him. And I never been in these cars. Like, I remember I would always make fun of it because no estaba pintado.
Oh, okay.
And like, it had like a different bumper, and I'll be like, fool, that shit looks weird. Like, what the fuck, like, I'm like, that shit's not supposed to be like that, And then he was like, fool, you don't know about this. And like,
I gotta pay rent for it.
Yeah, for real. No, man, it's funny because mine was like that too at one point.
And you would drove the roads. That's supposed to look like that.
No, yeah, we were going down First Street right here, and like, he just like hit VTEC, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, before that, I had never been in like a car like that. Like, my dad has always had like trocas. He drives like just like slow, like a dad, like a dad, And then like, I had never felt that before.
You mean like a responsible driver?
like Gus, like Gus.
The headliner you did with the bridge.
Oh yeah, no, that was actually already part of the, when I bought it, it was like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That and this thing right here.
Oh, the center console. Gotcha.
And then also the, I don't know if you saw the trunk cover is also.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah, no. I was like, might as well.
And then you bought the seat for that.
Yeah. The seat, I was like, might as well just get it.
Yeah.
So I guess it goes with the.
You're right. It doesn't shake that much.
Oh, it doesn't, like, not too crazy. Yeah, because I remember my brother's, he had like también solid mounts, but that thing se vibraba. No se oía nada. Yes.
I think part of it is, I mean, the way the car is built too. If something is loose and everything starts adding up,
Yeah.
For how low the car is, it's really comfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't like I said, it doesn't like rub like that. It's fine. It feels good.
The 15s look so good on this car.
Yeah,
it just works, dude.
Thank you. I know my uncle was telling me to put 16s, and like, he was just saying like that it looks better, but I don't know. I like the 15s with the beefy
tire setup. Yeah, you know. You already know.
Yeah.
He does watch the videos. Yeah, man. It's cool though.
Yeah, it just looks better.
So you definitely like the hatchback over the coupe?
Yeah. Honestly, I started when I got this one, I grew into the hatchback more.
Oh, okay.
Should I go straight or should I make it?
You can go straight.
Yeah,
If you want. Just careful with the.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I like the hatchbacks more now, and I feel like it stands out more. You don't really like when you see them like getting driven. Like, you see them at the meets all the time. The hatchbacks more.
Yeah.
But
in general, they're not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not
like as common, right?
That's common.
Yeah, as common.
We think they're common because we see them at car meets, but they're not as common anymore. They're getting harder to find.
Especially like getting driven like that. Like, and I drive this car like every day, so people tell me like before, it was funny because before it was literally exactly like this, just no paint. No one would ever like say anything to me. Now I get thumbs up like all the time, like from random people, like nice car, like. And it's like now
it's crazy what a paint job does. It does.
Now sí lo quieren.
Now sí lo quieren. No, I understand. It's crazy what a paint job does, and it comes with the territory, you know. It sucks that that's how it is, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
You know, you have to spend a little bit more money to keep a car nice and clean. Plenty of power, in my opinion. Plenty of power. I don't, especially for a daily driver. It sounds so good, dude. I like it. I like it. I like it. And the exhaust tone is cool because it's not super unbearable, you know. You can still deal with it. When you punch it, you hear it.
Yeah, right. I like it honestly so much. That K-tune and then the look of it too, the turn down.
Yep.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, because you knew you wanted a hatch.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had seen it on OfferUp, and I'm like, might as well. I'm like, if I'm gonna sell the coupe. I'm like, yeah, and I like the hatchbacks too. You know, like.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
I mean, they look so nice, and the aftermarket support for them
for real,
is
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
So you pick it up. What was the vision for it?
Honestly, like, kind of like the street track look.
Okay.
Yeah, like, cause I daily this car, so I wanna like, how do you say it? Like, be able to be functional, you know?
Yeah,
like,
okay. You mentioned that you actually painted the car under your own ownership, right?
Yeah, I did paint it once I had the car. It didn't look like this when I had it, when I first got it.
Yeah. And this is the OEM color that it used to be.
Yeah, this is the same color. Yeah, it was just like off faded and like all chipping everywhere.
And it's the DAP, the one that we were discussing.
The DAP,
Man, so nice, dude. Like, I'm glad you stuck with this color because it's just, you don't see that many of them.
Yeah, and I was actually I had it planned on painting it white, like respraying it white. Yeah, and
there's
then,
enough white hatches out there. Shout out to those guys, but there's enough of them.
For real, no, and then I mean, it just looks so clean, you know.
Yeah,
and then like with the black Regas, or not even Regas, but
we'll get into that.
Hey, relax.
I was gonna say they're spoons, man.
Yeah, nah.
Gotcha.
I really like it.
Kept it very simple. I don't know about you, but I like the fact that you painted the moldings.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to keep it like more like, I don't know, like I feel like because the only other color they were gonna be was black, like, you know, so like I feel like it was just gonna look like a little weird.
Yeah,
like,
so might as well, Jack. So you painted everything, the side skirts.
Yeah, the side skirts, and
like
then the rear lip and everything. Yeah, the only thing I didn't paint was the carbon wing,
which is cool because it's like nice.
Yeah, like touch.
So you already had the wing before.
Yeah, I already had it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I already had bought it.
And then what kind of suspension are you running?
I'm running a Skunk 2.
Okay.
2, yeah. Skunk 2 coilovers, and then it has a camber kit also in the front and back.
Okay, both.
Yeah. It has a True Heart though. True Heart camber kit, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about these Hondas, you know, the budget side of things. You can take your time. You can still build it right, but there's companies out there who are still to this day taking interest into this chassis.
Making parts. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like a 90s car, and they're still making like new parts.
And braking system, have you updated anything?
It has just drilled and slotted rotors, but they're like stock OEM size. And then it has EX like spindles and everything because it has the front sway bar like EX. Because this one is a DX. So
nice.
Yeah, they didn't come with like front sway bar. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
And then it has a True Heart traction bar also. You can kind of see it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the traction bar.
Yep.
And then what else do I have? Well, I have LCAs and subframe brace in the back.
Man, that's cool. And when you first bought the car, it was all stock, I'm assuming, right?
It was the only thing that it did have was the coilovers. It was dropped, but it had like other wheels, and yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Oh, so you've definitely kind of focused on the suspension side of things, and you've done a great job on that.
Yeah, I've done like quite a little bit, I guess.
Oh yeah. You don't realize how much you've done until you have to say it. Yeah. Tell us about the wheel and tire stuff that you have.
I have what is it called? Federal RSR 205 5015s.
Perfect.
And then I have the Rega Masters wannabes.
Wannabes, okay.
Yeah, those are 15 by 6.5. Actually, those are not the wheel spec I wanted, but I mean they'll do for now.
You running spacers?
Yeah, I'm running a 10 mil and then 10 mil in the back too.
Oh, okay, so all around.
Yeah,
because the fitment on them is perfect. Like they sit very nice and flush. But you want the 7.5, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I would get the 8 actually. If I would get the real wheels, I would get the 15 by 8. Like,
15 by 8.
Yeah, 15 by 8. Yeah.
I mean, it looks great, dude.
I know. Like, I'm like, it's fine for now. Like,
eventually, you can come across them and find them. But for now, it looks great. I mean,
I wanted it to look like Gus's, you know. Like,
looks better. Let's not show my cars. Gotcha. Okay. So very clean, dude. I really like what you've done with the car. So nice. And then the exhaust system, what do you have going on?
Oh, I have a Mugen header to a 2.5 piping, and then I just have a K-Tune turn down muffler.
Oh, 2.5 piping. Okay. Man, someone's getting ready for turbo, I guess. That's what's up, dude. Nah, very, very clean car. I like what you've done to it. It's just simplistic. Less is more for sure.
Freaking little pieces, but it makes a big difference, dude. Like, like literally when I put that on and I saw it from far, and I was like, yeah, like they needed that so much.
It's like little things like the ones right here.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I want to get those too. Yeah, I want to get those too later on.
Yeah, everything makes a huge difference. Little moldings.
Just that I should have done it before I got it painted, but because like now it's like kind of like if I peel it off, it'll kind of mess up the paint. Cause like it's not the best paint job, but
I get you. No, it's okay.
No, so.
It's all good.
Yeah, down the line.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And let's talk about the interior if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then shout out King Cuts, you know.
Tell us about King Cuts. Tell us about King Cuts.
That's our barber shop actually, right here in Santa Ana. If you guys want to come check us out, we're on Instagram, King_Cuts, King_Cuts_ barbershop. Check us out.
We'll put your guys' information on the description box.
Alrighty, thank you so much, man. Dude. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, keep at it, man. That's cool.
Let me see the interior.
Damn. Yeah. So there's a beautiful interior we all know and like. What do you got going on, man?
Not much. I just have a bright seat, quick release, Momo steering wheel, and then I have a Battlecraft shift knob Chronicles collab. That one's actually something I'm really happy about. You can't really get that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. You jumped on it right away.
You can't find that.
Yeah. Yeah. Very clean interior, dude.
Thank you so much. That was a selling point when I bought it. Like the interior was clean. Like, yeah. And now you don't really find that. Like honestly, like all of them, like the door cards, like freaking are always messed up. Like these are at least like a little, like they don't have like any mess. And then all the windows were good when I bought it. Like no freaking regulators coming out.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then I actually have a JDM cluster. What's it called? Japan.
And shifting from 4 to from 5 to second or something like that.
Shout out Boom Tis for his fourth year.
Yes. He told me, he's like, hey, my 4 years grinding, and I was like, well, don't worry about it, just do 1, 2, 3. He's like, nah, we gotta do all of them. Well, he did the 4th one.
Yeah, I met him too actually at one of the meets too.
His car is super cool too. Shout out to Ian. Yeah.
Dark Atlantic Pro. So.
And that's a cool thing. I mean, the fact that there's with the EK hatchback, you mentioned Ferrari, there's a lot of dudes that are in the Civic world that are very, very down-to-earth people. They're helping others, and you ask them for help, and they help you. That's something that I definitely do appreciate about the Civic community.
The only thing about me is like I guess I'm like a shy person, so every time I see like someone, I'm like scared to go up to them. Like especially like I said, I had seen you before too, and like I had followed your channel for so long, but I just like I'd be scared to go up and like I don't know, I didn't know what to say.
I mean, I understand. Sometimes you say hi and they, brush you off. I mean, I don't know. I think that's my thing's always been that if you go to a car meet, you should be ready to talk to somebody. If you're in a bad mood or you're going through some stuff, then maybe don't come out to the car meet at all, because you know, especially if you have a nice car, people are always gonna have a question about your car.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey man, you know, what kind of wheel specs or things like that. So I understand where you're coming from, but yeah, I mean, I think that especially the people that we've interviewed, I would hope that you can go and say hi to them. I would hope that, you know, they're always welcoming.
Yeah.
You know, that's the hope. I mean, but I know that you would be that for somebody who's just getting into the car game and they really like your car and they're like, hey man,
Yeah.
like they go up to you. I would hope that you're, you know,
Yeah,
gonna
pass
be.
me anything when somebody sees.
The power plant, man, if you don't
Yeah.
mind showing us, let's see what we got going on. Because if I'm not mistaken, you say K's the way. So
It is.
you're like, not here though.
But I wish it was here.
Disclaimer,
I wish
it's not
it-
here. Ooh, all right. Man,
Stop.
ahí está. This is dope, man. Super, super nice. What are we starting at, Melvin?
This is a B20 B10.
Yeah.
No creo.
Someone's lying.
B20B.
Someone is lying. I'm not gonna say who.
Hey, shout out Oscar for that.
Man.
I remember that interview, and I met him actually one time too at a meet, and I said what's up to him. So shout out Oscar.
Should I ask? Okay.
But I remember he messed up like that too in his
Yeah.
interview. So
B20,
Yeah,
non-V.
yeah.
Okay. Did you guys swap it, right?
yeah, we did swap it. Yeah,
You and your uncle, you
Yeah, me
mentioned?
and my uncle swapped it. It had a D series before.
Mm-hmm.
It was already painted though. The previous owner painted the purple inside. We didn't touch that. And my uncle said it looked fine. So
It's been
Yeah.
approved by your uncle. Let's
Yeah.
go. Okay. And now did
he
you have?
he just didn't want to do the extra work.
No, yeah, it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
man. Now, did you have the B20 on the side?
No, we actually bought it after.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, we
a
bought
little
it.
bump, you know, in power from stock.
Yeah, I bought it after.
Okay, and so it's stock to your knowledge.
Yeah, it's stock.
Okay.
In the inside is stock.
And then transmission you're running.
I'm running just the LS.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
LS.
Okay.
Yeah, tranny.
So long gearing,
Yeah.
great gas mileage.
Yeah, it's the daily, you know.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Okay. So B20 non-V. What other goodies do you have?
It just has like bolt-ons. It has like the throttle body, the intake, and then it has the Mugen headers and then the fuel rail.
That to me seems like enough. It's
It
good.
is.
Yeah. Well, this is great for a daily driver. I mean, you're a young guy. I mean, this is more than enough. And then you got the mounts. I mean,
Oh yeah, it has the Hotsport mounts too.
So-
And actually, it feels good. It doesn't rattle too much inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like feels pretty good.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I not everything has to be K series.
Yeah.
This is great.
Nah.
B20's always been the budget. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's getting more expensive,
It
but
is,
B20's always
it
been the
is.
budget.
I bought this
swap.
this motor for $800.
Oh, okay. So you
800.
still
Yeah.
found it at a decent price. Okay.
$800.
And how long have you been swapped?
We swapped it right away when I got it. Actually,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
really?
like a month after I
Okay,
bought it.
so
yeah.
you knew. You
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
this is what I want.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, that's great, man. So it's been reliable.
Yeah, my uncle's pretty familiar with swaps too. Like I said, he had a full B16 swap in his hatch.
That's so cool,
Yeah,
dude.
full B16. And
Yeah. And so it's been pretty reliable. I'm assuming.
yeah, honestly, yeah, it's been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little things that you've added, like the throttle body.
I drove it before it was painted. I drove it to Tijuana.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I drove it to Tijuana and
It did great.
yeah, made it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are the future plans for the engine? That's where your wheels are turning, huh? You're like, damn, too many.
Let me get my list out. Honestly, if I was really to just do one thing, K.
K is the way.
Yeah, K. I want to do a K for sure, and it's just like newer, and then 6-speed. I would do a 6-speed for sure. I feel like that's the thing that bothers me. Just like on the freeway, like just cruising at like 4,000 is a lot, you know.
You're still cruising at 4,000 in this?
Yeah, and this one, yeah.
Really?
Well, I'm going like 80.
Okay, you're going 120.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, true. Yeah, true. We go like 200 in this one.
Yeah, that's why. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then you guys also cut the tires.
It's because then people are like just behind me and like looking at me and shit, like, bro.
Calm
like,
down,
No,
celebrity.
No, I'm saying like when I'm going slow, like if I go like,
Oh,
shit,
okay,
when
okay,
I'm going slow, they're like.
They made it sound like they want to take
and-
pictures of you.
No,
paparazzis after you.
no, not like that. No, they don't even want to like. They're like, "Fool, get out of the way." You're
Gotcha.
supposed. They think because like these cars, I guess they have like a bad rep. You know, they're
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
going fast or whatever. It's like, fool, you don't even go. I'm barely moving.
You're like full throttle.
Yeah, bro, like,
That's cool, man. And then you guys cut the shack towers, right, to make room for the...
No, they were cut before already.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they were cut before, but
I'm assuming
I
it
guess
helps.
I guess, because look right now, on the estamos, like,
Yeah.
it's just the bad thing. But it doesn't rub actually, or the only side that rubs like a little bit is the back corner, a little, just like tight when in the tight corners, but that's just because it's not rolled that much. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, it just needs
but
like,
it's great.
yeah, it needs like a little rolling, and then it should be fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we like this is great. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Melvin, thank you so much, man. Definitely, I love the fact that a young guy like yourself is still hanging out with the 90s, because you know sometimes it's just easier to buy something newer, not deal with headaches, you know, not have to restore anything. And the fact that you took a project and you're still building it, dude, kudos to you. Yeah, man, seriously, thank you for making the time. Thank you for the support on the channel. And any shout outs, man?
Thank you. Shout out to Gus, especially for Automotive Anatomy. You know, I've been watching you for a while, so it feels good to finally like do this with you and just be here and be part of your channel. You know,
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
seriously, we all appreciate you.
Thank you, man. And then shout out to my family, especially, like they've been a big part of this. I'm getting emotional. Nah.
We got the t-shirts, man.
It's just like, fuck, you know, it's like, it's been through a lot too. Let me see, shout out my parents, my little brother Jairo, he's been helping me with this shit a lot. And then my uncle, and then shout out everybody at King Cuts, Sarah, Vince, and Sal, my homies. And then my girlfriend, shout out her, I love you, babe. And then who else? I think that's about it, honestly. And everybody that's helped me along in this. Oh, shout out my tío Ivan. He knows that he's gonna be watching this. He's helped me out too. He helped me fix my bumper barely because this shit's estaba cayendo, but now it's like good.
That's good.
Yeah, so shout out my tío Ivan. And then that's it. That's about it, honestly. Yeah, that's about it.
Man, they're gonna make so much fun of you. Nah, man.
Nah, ya se me quitaron.
Yeah.
But shout out them. Like, it got emotional because, like, I don't know, like, it's just cars at the end of the day, but I don't know, you get attached.
We know that it's not just cars, dude. And that's the reason that we love the passion behind it, because they're not just cars. And when you appreciate, like, the family who supports you, maybe sometimes I make that smart remark, like, why don't you get a new car, or why are you spending so much time?
For real, my mom, before I got it painted, she would be like, "Oh, it's a yonke," you know, like now, and now she's always
now she says, "It's a yonke pintado."
Now she's always like asking me like to lock it, you know, like make sure, because she's like saying that like it looks nice now, you know, she likes it. So
I've been there too, man. My mom, también, you know, the same thing. Like, hey, like, why don't you just buy a new car? Even when I bought the sedan, she's like, aren't you older? No. She's like, why do I drive a newer car than you? And I was like, I like these cars. But I understand definitely the emotion. I appreciate the honesty, man. And honestly, it's so cool the fact that your uncles, you were able to share all those memories with your uncles, because you know, and your dad with his trucks and all that stuff, because at the end of the day, man, like you mentioned, they're cars, but it's the memories that we have in them, and that's what we're doing. So I definitely appreciate the support, man. I can't wait for you to continue to build these cars, and if you pick up another car, it'd be super awesome to see what you do with it. So yeah, man, I definitely appreciate the time, man.
Thank you, Gus.
And we all appreciate you just sharing your story and being so vulnerable, and you know, continue to build these 90s Hondas, dude. That's what it's all about. Appreciate it, Melvin.
Yeah, we'll be here.
All right, man.